La La Land. Damien Chazelle was the director. He directed Whiplash, which we liked quite a bit the other year.
Step down.
All four of us thought that Whiplash was incredible. Then we heard all this hype about this La La Land. Nina pointed out the entire time that we were getting hyped for La La Land. She was like, "It looks like crap, guys. They're doing a lot of this stuff." And then we went. I saw it.
I saw it coming as a shallow celebration of shallowness.
I thought they might just be marketing it that way because I was like, "How can this guy who made this movie, this Whiplash movie, then turn around and do
Which
something?"
had such great characters. There was so much depth to those characters in Whiplash.
Very focused, very character-driven. It didn't waste our fucking time.
Vacant, humanless stories.
Yeah, I mean, it just amazed me how vapid the whole thing was, the entire experience. Right, there's nothing about it that connects with me as a person.
What happens if like most of the audience liked La La Land and like right out of the gate, we're like all four of us hate it?
They've just turned it off.
I probably don't hate it as much as you guys, but I think it has a lot of problems.
I didn't hate it. I couldn't make it all the way through. It's just I was bored to tears.
You didn't hate it, but you couldn't watch the whole thing?
No, I mean I'm not gonna.
I mean that is a pretty big signifier of hating a movie, like not even being able to finish it.
Yeah, I guess.
I give it an F. F.
An
Well,
F.
with the exception of like some cinematography that looked like it was trying to prove something.
It was a musical. The music wasn't memorable.
The music was bad.
They did some dancing. The dancing wasn't fantastic. The acting was bad.
The choreography, and the directing was kind of tropey and tired.
And it's disjointed because the first third, they try to do this musical thing, and the musical numbers don't really correspond to the story, by the way. It's kind of just like, let's start singing about
She sings with her friends. He sings about his passion.
And we open with a musical number that doesn't even have the characters in it.
That reminds me of, I remember back when Trey Parker and Matt Stone made South Park Bigger, Longer, and Uncut. And years later, they did Book of Mormon, which is like one of the most celebrated modern musicals.
Yeah.
And I remember they said at the time that when you're constructing a musical, the important thing is that like the musical numbers have to be there to bridge story points. Yes. And if you can lift a musical number from the movie, then it really shouldn't be there.
Yep.
That's this whole movie.
Well, I mean, and go look at a song like La Resistance from that movie, and see how it corner pieces what's before it and after it, and compare it to any song in La La Land that doesn't do anything in service of the story.
Jacking off.
And then he kind of gives up on it, and it just becomes like a mumblecore movie for 30 minutes where pretty much it does the plot of Having Fun Up There, where it's like, should we sell out for our art and stuff like that? And you and Jeff did much better.
Yeah.
And then it kind of drops that in the last 20 minutes.
It comes back for its incredible ending that everyone loves.
Yeah, the ending I thought was good, but as like a short film about regret, but that has nothing to do really about the other stuff.
Right.
The musical numbers in this love story. I mean, it was a mess.
I think I was supposed to be enthralled by their romance. One of them just is Emma Stone.
And the other one's just incredibly dislikable and a jerk.
Which is interesting because she's, projected to win this thing, and people are like, oh, she's amazing. But it's like,
wow, she really surprised us. I'm like, by acting like herself.
Yeah, she felt just exactly like herself. I mean...
And Ryan Gosling, like, I have a soft spot for Ryan Gosling. Why? It's just, there's something about his, like, quiet, mumbly. Look, I saw the Notebook at the right time.
I thought J.K. Simmons was actually one of the best characters in La La Land.
And he was there for 5 minutes.
I mean, how can you even say that?
And I was so on his
He had a
side.
character.
He did. He was like, get out of here, and that's it. This is great. This is filmmaking.
He had more motivation than anyone else.
I
in that
guess.
story.
For me at that time, he stood in as the audience member that I was, being
Yes.
like, yeah, put him in his place. That guy is a jerk. I wanted to see him give Ryan Gosling crap.
The thing about Ryan Gosling's character is, like, he should have maybe been more of a jerk or had an arc of some sort. It seems like he was, like, I don't know, just a whiny jazz person.
Or have a real reason to have a chip on his shoulder, like in a movie we'll explore later.
Yeah.
They were trying to make him passionate. And being a jerk was how he was being passionate about his jazz.
And then he just kind of like gives it up, and he's like, then you go off and go find your dream, and I'll do mine. And it's like, there's just nothing there. And I know. Ryan Gosling basically just did his Ryan Gosling character and didn't even rise above that. I think, and there are several movies he did. Place Beyond the Pines, I think he.
I didn't see The Nice Guys this year. I heard that was a really strong.
Yeah, Nice Guys. He did I think he's capable of rising just above Ryan Gosling, but this he was just below.
Yeah.
below Notebook level Ryan Gosling.
I think the first movie I ever saw with him was Drive, and I thought like, this guy is terrible. And then like,
You're hurting EJ's soul right now.
and then everybody was like, no, like he's meant to be dysfunctional and autistic in this film. That's what that performance is. And I'm like, I don't buy it. Fuck La La Land.
Do you think?
Fuck it in its stupid neck.
Well, one thing I did think was interesting. I mean, this doesn't make the movie better at all. But Ryan Gosling did learn how to play.
He did.
For the
6
role.
months he learned how to play the piano.
And they were expecting to just shoot like his like somebody else's hands.
Oh sure, like
And-
I did for John in like sophomore year. we were shooting like John playing like a big piano piece, but I only had one camera, so I had to get these pickups of him later in the song. It was clearly not syncing. Yeah.
Well, it just says something about like they were really taking this seriously.
Yeah.
But also, she can't sing.
She
Can I say
couldn't.
that too? In a musical, her like just high pitched,
You're a
like
woman, you can do it.
average woman singing.
Yeah, it was just average. They needed Broadway stars to sing.
But there are people on my Facebook feed are like listening to the La La Land soundtrack. La La is so great.
Oh my God! Go listen to Hamilton and try to compare it and
Yeah.
see where you come out.
Yeah.
And the cinematography, I do just want to say, like, there was a lot of continuous take type stuff that I was like, it's your second movie, dude. Like, what are you proving? Like,
Yeah, you know what I've noticed is after Birdman, there's a lot of Steadicam stuff. Unmotivated Steadicam stuff.
Yep.
And this movie is guilty of it. Some of the movies that are
With Emma
coming out- yeah.
Emma Stone Steadicam movies.
Yeah, Emma Stone Steadicam
It's a
movies.
Plex genre.